I've been pretty optimistic about this movie, okay? A lot of people were kind of hating on it. The first trailer came out and it was like, okay, cool. They're kind of going through the timeline of the older movies. That's not bad. I like that. I like that a lot. And then the second trailer just kind of revealed way too much. And I was like, okay, still remaining optimistic. And then I found out it was PG-13. And it just gave me deja vu when I was sitting in my chair and I heard that Alien vs. Predator, way back whenever it came out, was PG-13, as well as Terminator Salvation. Why must you do this? Come on! Why? Why? Come on! Sorry. Promised myself I wasn't going to do a bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Wow! What's happening, my film friends? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Terminator Genisys. Sicily's. That's right, Arnold Schwarzenegger is back. He is back for the fifth Terminator. And we got Emilia Clarke, we got Jai Courtney, we got Michael Clarke. Bringing it back, and hopefully they reinvigorate the franchise. And this time around, it's directed by Alan Taylor, who did Thor 2, The Dark World. I actually liked that movie. I liked it better than Thor 1, so I was like, cool, maybe you can, spice up the Terminator franchise a little bit. And in this story, everything's been altered a little bit. Everything's been altered. You start off in the future. You see the future. See John Connor, of course, John Clark, and Jai Courtney, who plays Kyle Reese. And you kind of see how that becomes. You see when Kyle gets sent back to 1984 to help Sarah Connor defeat the Terminator. Although this time it's a little different. We saw that in the TV spot. We saw that now she's not the helpless waitress that she once was. No, she's a badass already, like she was in, well, maybe not as much as in Terminator 2, but she's a badass. And turns out she's been working with a T-800 already, the Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator, from long before. And this time he's grown a little old because, he is a machine underneath and he's totally compatible, but the skin is still human skin, so it gets old, it ages, and it gets flabby. So now this time around they got this Genisys program that eventually, of course, is going to turn into something else, and they must stop that to save the future with the new Arnie. And then, of course, we don't understand why they exactly did. And I even heard that Alan Taylor said he had nothing to do with that. He did not want the spoiler in the trailer. But yes, we got a new kind of Terminator that is, in fact, John Connor. I didn't want to tell you, but you've already seen the fucking trailer. They must defeat him or help him, and then they must save the world. It's a typical Terminator movie. So what did I think of Terminator Genisys? You know what? Like I said in the beginning, I was optimistic about this, but as time kept going on and I found out certain things, I started losing hope. And then I was like, this is probably going to be a shit sandwich. But it turned out it wasn't as much of a shit sandwich as I thought it was going to be. There's a lot of aspects about this film that I thought were actually cool. I liked a lot of the action sequences. I liked Arnold. Seeing Arnold back as the Terminator was pretty great, and he actually was probably the best thing in this movie because he just knows that character. It's a character that put him on the map, essentially, and it's just... He knows how to play the Terminator where it's just, he's a robot, so he's never panicking, he's serious. And then, of course, they have those comedic moments where he tries to act human. The story being altered I thought was kind of cool, but it was a little off a bit because, when they go back to 1984, it's almost like they're trying to do a shot-for-shot kind of thing, and certain things just, didn't feel right, and... Then of course, they're jumping in different places, and then we're getting all kinds of stuff. And then of course that twist, which, man, when the twist came in the movie, I was thinking, wow, this would have been great if they didn't fucking blow it in the trailer. Because the way it was shot, it was a great reveal. First you had the first part of the reveal, then you had the second part of the reveal, and it would have been great just to not know about that, but Hollywood or fucking Universal, whoever the fuck... Why? I don't understand why they get so scared with Terminator movies. They reveal way too fucking much. It's a Terminator movie. The name in itself will sell. Why the fuck are you doing this? Anyways, yes, it would have been great not to know that, but... It's okay. I was like, okay, let me just take in the story, take in the action, take in all the little connected pieces to the first Terminators. And I will say, the little tiny little bits, the little here and there, it was great. It was great to see some of that. But I must say, the story was a little convoluted. A little bit. There were certain aspects of it, like J.K. Simmons' character. I liked him, and I liked how he fit in the timeline. Like I said, I liked Arnold. Emilia Clarke playing Sarah Connor. At first, she was so annoying. Wasn't really feeling it at first, but then you eventually go, okay, she's alright. But then you got Jai Courtney as Kyle Reese. Why would they cast somebody so not like Michael Biehn? I don't understand that. I actually watched over the weekend Terminator 1 and 2, and they're great. They're just fantastic sci-fi thrillers. And Michael Biehn was great as Kyle Reese. He was great as a soldier, and Jai Courtney was nothing like that. Many times he was very whiny and just kind of just I don't know, he's bland and he just really did not fit. Similar to what's his name, Nick Stahl in Terminator 3 playing John Connor, that didn't fit either. They tried to cram a lot in this story. I mean, with Star Trek, you know, going back to their timeline as well as X-Men Days of Future Past, I can see what they were trying to do, but it's almost like, why are you going to ruin those first two movies? Because they were fucking great. This movie is better than the other sequels. Better than Terminator 3, better than Salvation for sure. The only thing is, though, they just can't capture that magic, and the reason why they can't capture that magic, besides it not being written and directed by James Cameron, those first two movies are not only sci-fi action flicks, they're also borderline horror flicks. That's what these new writers and directors can't grasp. They don't fucking go back and watch these movies and realize the tone of these movies is fucking horrifying. You got these machines from the future trying to kill somebody, and then something or somebody else trying to save them, and it's almost like unstoppable. It's like the person saving that person is incompatible but has to do their best. That's fucking horrifying. The tone of the first Terminator, Arnold, was frightening. And even Robert Patrick as the fucking T-1000. This time the T-1000's Asian? Why? Not a racial thing, but why didn't they have someone that looked like Robert Patrick? Are they just trying to do a racial thing? Probably. But that's why these movies don't work. 3, Salvation, and this one. That's why they don't work that well, because they don't capture that horror-like genre. They don't capture that dark horror tone. It's too much like a fucking action flick. They're trying to just blow people away and try to create this huge blockbuster when the first two movies really weren't going for that. So that's why these movies aren't working, but I will say Genisys is better than Rise of the Machines and Salvation. It definitely is. There's a lot of things I liked about it, but there's many things I didn't like about it. It wasn't full on. I mean, there were some things that were absolutely terrible, like I mentioned. I mean, Jai Courtney as Kyle Reese was just fucking retarded. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you like the Terminator franchise, go see it. Just go check it out for yourself. Arnold is great. He actually is really great. Where they take his character is kind of dumb, but whatever. Is it going on the wall of favorite movies of 2015? No, it's not. Like I said, I did enjoy much of it, but there's a lot of it I was like fucking rolling my eyes and going, what were they thinking? So let me know if you saw Terminator Genisys down below in the balls there, and let me know what you thought about it. Also, hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to my other channel too. Visit filmjunkie.com. Follow me on the SockMeds, Twitter, Facebook, Google+. It's all down there for you to click, guys. All right, I am Dave, the Film Junkie. This has been a film review of Terminator Genisys. The joke. The whole joke that they changed, yeah. I will commend them on, though, like, when they talk about people and their phones and being connected and stuff like that, I was like, this is hitting close to home. Holy shit. Google, Skynet. Why not? I'm going to go disappear off the grid right now, okay, and live in a cave. All right, talk to you later.